Welcome, everyone, to our most anticipated debate yet. Today, we tackle one of the most significant and divisive issues of our time, same-sex marriage. I'm Alex, your host for this evening, and we're diving deep into the arguments, the emotions, and the stakes of this debate. We'll hear from passionate advocates on both sides, explore the societal implications, and address your questions and comments. So let's get started. Let's meet our debaters. On the left, we have Dr. Sarah Bennett, a sociologist and advocate for LGBTQ rights. Welcome, Dr. Bennett.
Thank you, Alex. I'm excited to discuss this crucial issue today.
And on the right, we have Reverend John Mitchell, a community leader and vocal opponent of same-sex marriage. Welcome, Reverend Mitchell.
Thank you, Alex. I look forward to sharing my perspective.
Let's dive right in. Dr. Bennett, why do you believe same-sex marriage should be legalized and celebrated in our society?
Marriage is a fundamental human right, and denying same-sex couples this right is a form of discrimination. Love is love, and every individual should have the freedom to marry the person they love, regardless of gender. Legalizing same-sex marriage promotes equality and strengthens our social fabric by recognizing diverse family structures.
Reverend Mitchell, your response?
Marriage has traditionally been between a man and a woman, serving as the foundation for procreation and family stability. Redefining marriage undermines these principles and could have unintended consequences on society. I believe we should uphold the traditional definition of marriage for the sake of our children and future generations.
Dr. Bennett, some argue that same-sex marriage goes against religious beliefs. How do you respond to that?
Religious beliefs are deeply personal and should be respected. However, we live in a diverse society where not everyone shares the same religious views. Legalizing same-sex marriage doesn't force religious institutions to change their beliefs, but ensures that all citizens have equal rights under the law. Separation of church and state is crucial in protecting religious freedom and individual rights.
Religious institutions have played a significant role in shaping our moral and ethical values. Redefining marriage could pressure these institutions to compromise their beliefs, leading to conflicts and further division. We must consider the broader implications on our moral fabric before making such a significant change.
Let's address a common concern, the impact of same-sex marriage on children. Dr. Bennett, your thoughts?
Numerous studies have shown that children raised by same-sex couples fare just as well as those raised by opposite-sex couples. What matters most is the presence of love, stability, and support in the household. Denying same-sex couples the right to marry can harm children by depriving them of legal protections and social recognition.
While some studies suggest that children in same-sex households do well, we should be cautious about changing a long-standing social institution. The traditional family structure has proven to be beneficial for children's development, and we should prioritize what's best for our future generations.
Let's take a few questions from our audience.
As a member of the LGBTQ community, I've faced discrimination my whole life. How can denying same-sex marriage be justified in a society that values equality?
I understand the pain and frustration caused by discrimination. However, redefining marriage is not the only way to achieve equality. We can work towards a society that respects and values everyone without altering the definition of marriage.
Equality means recognizing and celebrating our differences. Denying same-sex couples the right to marry sends a message that their love is less valid. Legalizing same-sex marriage is a step towards a more inclusive and just society.
As we wrap up this intense debate, let's hear closing statements from our debaters.
Same-sex marriage is about love, equality, and justice. It's about recognizing that all individuals deserve the same rights and opportunities. Legalizing same-sex marriage will make our society stronger, more inclusive, and more compassionate.
Marriage is a sacred institution that has stood the test of time. While we must work towards equality and respect for all individuals, we should do so without compromising the values and traditions that have shaped our society. Let's find a way to support everyone without redefining marriage.
Thank you both for your passionate and thoughtful arguments. This debate has been enlightening, and we hope it has given our viewers a lot to think about. Remember, the conversation doesn't end here. Keep discussing, keep questioning, and keep pushing for a better society. Thank you for joining us, and good night.